But this is not a promotional for GoPro.
No.
This is, in fact, a hike.
It is?
To Fishtrap Lake.
It's a gentle stroll.
Yeah. Welcome back to Anything Outdoors.
Welcome back to Anything Outdoors. We are walking to Fishtrap Lake. It's hardly a hike.
Watch out, fish! It's a trap!
It's a trap. Yeah, this is marginal at best. I'm kind of leery about Montana this year. I've looked at all our deer walking around our place. They are covered in ticks. Montana, the areas that we hike, it's very tick riddled.
Very tick riddled. So where the snow has melted, it's tick country.
Yes.
And where the ticks don't thrive, it's still buried in snow. A lot of snow. And today everywhere was that we had what predictions for rain.
Yes.
And yeah, looks like
it's 50% rain today.
50% rain. We decided if we're gonna get rained on, we didn't want to be in the snow as well.
I'm not opposed to it.
So we decided to come back to Fishtrap. Plus, there's a really cool, and I mean really cool, sinkhole.
Several.
What's the proper geological term for that? Any idea?
Volcanic sinkhole. I don't know.
Volcanic, yeah, swirly holy thing.
So as the lava was heated and pooled up in one spot, it found a little side spout, poured out of there, and left a very large depression of basalt.
So we're gonna go and check that out. That's one of the so what do we say, attractions on our tour.
Sure.
And then the lake in general. So it's basically an old lava flow that turned into a lake.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see. We're gonna fly. We have 2 drones with us, so we're gonna launch those and
lots of
check
flight
that
hours.
out from the air.
Another thing I've ordered for this guy is a windsock. You'll probably hear that wind rustling past the microphone. So our next trip, we'll be donning a windsock on this thing to see if it helps mitigate that sound.
I hope they're merino wool.
They are not.
Okay.
They are not the socks you want to wear.
These are not the socks you're looking for.
Yummy. Coyote.
All right, so the wind, I almost decided to put on cargo shorts this morning.
Oh.
But I recall the last spring I came here on a supposedly fair day, the wind was bitter cold and I was in shorts, and I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
Right now I kind of wish I was wearing shorts.
Yeah. We'll see once we get over the
once the 50%
rise,
rain hits, it'll be a different story. Looks like Dan is sporting a new backpack here. Alps Engineering. Are you going to test this in the Alps?
No, actually, I'm going to be, I'm headed to Spain at the end of this week, and I'm going to going over for business. When I'm done with that, I'm going to head up to the north border of Spain, just south of France, just south of the Pyrenees Mountains, and I'm going to do a little bit of trekking, and I'm going to take a day pack. I'm not sure which day pack I'm going to take, so this is one of the contenders. We'll see. That's one of the reasons to come on this hike, is just to kind of test it out, to see if it's going to work, see how it wears.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we get up to our sinkhole, in fact, let's sit down in the sinkhole and I'll give you like a little improvisation on what I think of it so far.
Yeah.
ejection. Okay.
So Dan,
Hmm?
if the shit hit the fan right now,
Hmm.
would you be able to survive? Right here, right now, this location.
If it hit the fan, okay, so define what kind of a shiza are we talking about hitting the fan? Are we talking like
Full diarrhea.
like EMP,
Grids
blast,
down.
everything's down?
Communication.
So let's say,
The knowledge you have right now is the knowledge you have. There's no more Google, no more internet, nothing. No communication back home. Your vehicle's dead.
my vehicle's dead. That
Your
sucks.
vehicle's dead. You're 150 miles from home.
Is that how far we are out?
Yes.
Okay, so 100,
Well, no, we're 100. We're
100 miles out right now. So 100 miles, I can do that in 4 days. So
Those are long days.
they're long days, but I'd be motivated to get home. Because let's see, right now I ate. Let's see, what do we have for food? We ate most of our trail hike snacks. I think I have a bar of chocolate. So I have a bar of chocolate. Do you have anything?
Nope.
So a bar of chocolate. Have 1.5 bottles of water left. That's it.
I've got some crumbs in here. I've got little bits of candy, some trail mix, and as far as calories, not enough for 4 days.
Well, okay, so we don't have enough food for 4 days. Well, let's dispel the myth of I'll just live off the land. No, you won't. No, you won't. You're not going to live off the land. What are you going to live off of? I mean, what are you going to shoot a robin? So in my little trail pistola, I have 12 pew-pews. I have 12. You only bought, what did you pack this time? Just a little teeny guy, right?
I just have Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, 7 in the firearm because one's in the chamber, and a spare magazine, which is hardly accessible in a hurry.
Yeah.
But I do have a spare magazine with another 6 rounds. They're all hollow point, designed for mass expansion, but not very good penetration. So it'll take down small game pretty well.
So here's a total myth that I think a lot of people have. It's a delusion. I remember having this conversation back in the day when I lived down in LA. You know, people were talking about the zombie apocalypse. Oh, I would just go up into the mountains and live off the land. On what? What? So like everybody else has the same idea. You know, okay, that might work. Even if you're a good shot, you knew your bushcraft, how long could you do that? A year maybe? Before it's all hunted out, all fished out.
I don't give it a year.
You know, battle for the last squirrel.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, you wouldn't be long before you're barbecuing somebody else's ribs. You know, cannibalism is not far away.
Long pork.
So
the other white meat.
So the goal would be, I guess the initial solution would be, we got to get home. You're not going to live off of anything out here. We could shoot a duck or two.
Yeah, if you want to go for a swim.
Yeah, and then you have to go for a swim to fish it out and burn as many calories as you get, you know, eating a duck. No, our best bet would be to head, I don't even know what the closest village is that has any kind of a store, you know, gas station or something that might have.
Well, and that being said, how much cash you got?
I have 12 bullets.
I have $100.
I have, well, you know, I do carry cash. So, you know, if you have a few $100 cash, so if somebody's still taking cash,
yep,
you know, hey, I'll trade this dirty paper for that food over there. You know, if they agree with that, okay, then there's our solution.
I think initially, like the first day, maybe 2, people would still take cash with hopes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's coming back. Things are coming back. After day 3, 4, or 5, if things aren't coming back, that's it. Cash is done. Food only.
Food only. You know, trade you for bullets, trade you for, well, we're talking, is it an EMP that took out my truck?
We're just saying the truck doesn't work.
Truck doesn't work.
Yeah.
Rats.
Doesn't
yeah,
matter if it's the helicopter with the 50 BMG machine gun at the cab door.
Yeah.
Took it down.
So we have one chocolate bar, a little bit of water. We could get to maybe, what is Sprague? I think Sprague is the nearest little town. We'd head for Sprague, walk through the night. Don't even stop, because what are you gonna do? Take a nice little nap on the ground?
I do have sleep provisions, and actually in a spot just like this, I could set it up to where it'd be warm, if not hot, with a small campfire.
Yeah,
there's enough wood around here. We could stay the night right here in this specific spot. We're protected by the wind. We're kind of in a little cave here. Campfire, make a little greenhouse. I've got essentially super shelter provisions. And,
that said,
sleeping on the ground though.
That said, would you want to spend one more night? Freezing in the cold, burning calories.
Okay, so we've got 2:30 at night. It gets dark at 8.
So I'd get to the highway.
Yep.
I think we beeline for the highway, because it hits right now, right? Bam! End of the world. Here we go. Yay! Yeah, we make a beeline for the highway. It's not a full moon, but it's only a few days past the full moon, so we'd have enough light at night to.
I've got 2 flashlights.
And we'd have 2 flashlights, so we could hoof it, walk all night until we get to Sprague. Wouldn't even. What are we? 4 or 5 hours out, maybe 6 hours out from Sprague, and see what they have there.
Well, of course, I just realized. All right, EMP. I don't have 2 flashlights. I've got 2 sinkers.
That's true. Yeah, through things to throw at passing birds.
Yes.
Help you bring them down.
Hope you get a bird down. So, animals that we've seen on this trek so far.
Saw a chipmunk.
Chipmunk.
Yeah.
1 chipmunk.
Boom. Here.
That
you want a drumstick, Steve?
It was smaller than a hot dog.
Yeah.
1 chipmunk.
And a few and little ducks. Yeah. Bald eagle.
2 bald eagles.
Bald eagles. Now, granted, a bald eagle, that's some good eating.
Delicious.
That's some good eating. They taste about like a spotted owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar. Yeah. Spotted owl's a little stringier.
Yeah. So, and that was about it. There was, I mean, what else would you
eat? Ducks. Raven.
And small little mud ducks. Yeah, raven. Yeah. Hey, Paul, what's for dinner? You got raven stew again, boy. So.
And are you going to stop to cook it up, or are you just going to be hoofing it for that 4 days to get home?
No, you'd be just chewing on it raw. Yeah, you wouldn't, cut, swallow. Why would you waste time? Again, the goal would be to get home where we have food supplies.
Yes.
And so we would count on finding food along the way, one way or another. One way or another, we would survive. My money's on me and Steve. So, oof. But I
think by day 4 I'd be straggling in the tail there. I'd be a little weary, lack of calories, lack of sleep. 20 miles a day, 25 miles a day is rough. It's flat ground. There's not a whole lot of hills.
And there's not a lot of hills. It's flat all the way over. So, I think we could do it, because you know why?
Well, the first town.
Because
on a bike.
Because I have socks. Yes. That's why.
And I've got merino wool socks as well.
Nice. I have merino wool socks.
Yeah, the first town, in all reality, the first town I'd be going to, if they don't take the $100 bill, I'd be stealing a bike.
Yeah? Yeah. Hey, sir, would you like to trade your life for this bicycle?
I'll throw in $100.
Throw in $100. I'll give you all the money in my wallet. Here's my credit cards. Here you are, sir.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is what it is.
And I don't care if it's a little pink with training wheels girly bike. I'd be pedaling that thing like a mofo.
Pink training wheels girly bike. I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Never mind.